What is up, everybody? What's up, friends? Welcome back to another photo shoot episode for summer 2025. So it's the fourth episode today, and it's actually the 4th of July. So that kind of works out nicely. But yeah, it's Friday, July 4th right now. So happy 4th of July to everybody out there. Hope you guys are having a good 4th of July weekend and a good kind of start to the summer here. But it's 6:30 right now, and I'm over in Trempealeau, Wisconsin. And tonight, I just wanted to kind of walk along this little bike path through town here, just get some kind of in-town shots. I've been wanting to come out to this location for a little bit of time because on the map, I actually see there's like a big kind of car salvage lot that looks pretty sprawling and kind of big back there. So hopefully we can walk up to that and kind of get some good shots around there, maybe some cars and stuff like that, some old wrecked cars. But it's super hot. It's like 90 degrees out today. But 6:30 right now, a couple hours till sunset. So we should be able to take some photos here in the golden hour. But it should be a pretty chill, just kind of walk through. This bike path kind of just cuts through town. And I think there'll be some good kind of openings through the trees that we can look for. So should be a good one here today, guys. Yeah, let's just get right after it. We got a couple hours here before the sun sets, so let's get to it. Found this kind of old industrial plant area here. Got kind of a vertical shot of this. And yeah, just kind of looking around this area for any shots. Pretty cool spot though. But yeah, just got a vertical shot kind of right here. So this is kind of interesting, but I think this is part of the salvage area. But there's an old style logo here on this rundown trailer, semi-trailer. I don't know how well this will turn out, but it's still a pretty cool shot. And I'm getting absolutely swarmed with bugs right now. Pretty cool scene there nonetheless. These are the shots I was really looking for on this photo shoot. It's really nice, kind of backed up suburbs. You got a really pretty garden here in the foreground and nice golden hour light hitting the house. Nice sky behind it too. Looks really good. Landscape shot just like this. I really like that garden in there with the sunlight. It looks really cool. Yeah, those are really a lot of the shots I was looking for today. Kind of like that, just along this trail. Man, it's buggy out. Well, here's the start of the salvage plot. And it goes all the way down that trail. So it's about 7:30 right now. The sun is right up there. It's gonna pass under that bluff, but we'll see how much light we get for this. This is kind of the main place here. Let's see all the cars. Yeah, this looks crazy. I think I'm gonna get a shot of this too. We got some nice kind of sunlight coming through here. This old busted down car. Just a nice road shot. Probably snag that. And then yeah, I think I'll just work up this road as well. Landscape here, kind of the main shop building. Really like how this looks. This is just a super cool scene. Just kind of walks right up on it. Bunch of tires and stuff out front, just a bunch of junk everywhere. Really overgrown. It just looks really cool. Got the sun spots on the building a little bit here. Perfect lighting. And kind of included the road as well in the shot, just kind of a leading line. But I know they got cameras around here, so I don't want to get like all up in there. I want to respect their privacy a bit. But I'm going to keep bumming around this location. See if I can't find any other shots. This is a really cool spot, really cool area. Lots of wrecked cars. Lots of them. This is actually kind of a cool shot right here. This old truck. Might take that. All right, friends. So yeah, I got a vertical shot here of this truck kind of buried in the brush. Cut off this car on the side, just like that. It's a lot darker on the DSLR camera, so I got it pretty underexposed. There's some fireworks going off there, but pretty underexposed, so it's showing up really dark, and it actually turned out really good, I think. I like that shot a lot. I like how most of the truck is also visible, just kind of poking out there. Yeah, that looked really good. The sun is going down. Don't have much time left. Got the old International truck here. It's a beauty in the orange colorway. Oof. Beauty of a truck. But very little light, very low light now. It's 8 o'clock. So about an hour till sunset, but the sun is pretty low in the sky, so. Nice vertical shot. So one quick note that I will say, I'm heading out of the salvage area, but I think this spot would look even better in the winter and fall time when all these leaves are down, because everything is so overgrown. Shooting like through the woods, trying to get photos through the woods like this, it's a little bit more difficult when everything's kind of overgrown. Can't see as much, so just something to note. I think this would look a bit better with all these leaves down. Still a really cool spot though. Getting eaten alive back here, but anything for the shot. Yeah, I'm getting swarmed right now. But we got a scrambler red Jeep right here hanging out in the brush. I got a vertical shot in here. Oh my God, these bugs are crazy. Right in there. Looks really cool, really low light, but a super cool shot. All right, I gotta get out of here. Oh man, Jesus. Those bugs are bad. Wow. It is buggy, hot, and sweaty right now. But just a quick little update for you guys. It is 8:15, 8:20, and that went quick. Should have came out here a little bit earlier, to be honest, but the sun is setting past the bluffs right now, so I'm gonna start running out of light here pretty quick. But gosh, I was just getting eaten alive, and I was literally like standing in this stuff on the side of the trail here. Yeah, just like standing in this, and any exposed skin, even my hands right now are getting bit up. It's bad, but plan right now, I'm just gonna walk this trail and just go down a bit farther, see if I can't get any more shots with the sun setting, and then probably just turn around. I don't know how much more I can bear of these mosquitoes, so it's kind of the plan right now. Simple kind of street scene here with the red house. Got some kind of tall weeds in the foreground here, blocking off the road. nice shot. A little bit of a breeze feels nice. But I think this is going to be the turning around point, because I just know that if I keep walking down there, it's going to get crazy buggy, like really bad. And it's already pretty bad. So I think this shot is going to be our halfway point, at least, our turning around point. And we'll start heading back down the trail. So I will say, if you guys watched my summer photography, Midwest summer photography guide last video, or last couple videos, I mentioned a lot of tips about clothing in the summertime, and this is one of those instances where I definitely should have worn a cotton long sleeve tee over this polyester t-shirt long sleeve, and that would really have helped with the mosquito bites. Yeah, I just should have it's all about the little things, man. It's like, yeah, you really gotta think about kind of where you're going, because if I just would have had a long sleeve cotton tee over this shirt, then I wouldn't be getting bit up as bad. But I just threw on this mesh long sleeve because it's super hot, and the bugs are just tearing into it. So, man, all about the little things. Here's that scrambler Jeep from earlier. You guys can see how much I had to get in there and why I was getting bit up so much. It's just thick back there. But really cool kind of car salvage spot there. I've never checked out this location before, so I definitely wanted to come see this. But like I said in the other video, or the last clip, this would look really cool in the fall and winter. Not so overgrown, you can kind of see through everything. So I have to come back for sure. Nice street scene here. The sun is just setting, so really low light, but just enough to lighten up these buildings here. The sky looks really nice right now. Just a simple street scene, but moon is popping out there, as you guys can see. Just a beautiful summer night. Beautiful. Good landscape. Okay friends, coming back up on the truck here, so gonna wrap this photo shoot up, episode 4, on the 4th of July. So yeah, that was a good one. I think we got some pretty dang good shots walking up the trail there. Pretty chill walk. But I didn't see too much coming on the way back, except for that, here you guys can see the sunset a little bit, except for that, just kind of that road shot that we saw. But yeah, I didn't see too much. It's 9 o'clock right now, so the sun is set and we're going into blue hour now. But man, those bugs were, usually the bugs don't affect me too much, but man, those bugs were really bad. Especially when I was getting into the brush there to get shots off. Yeah, that was another reason why I kind of wanted to just go back once the sun set. Just really did not want to deal with those bugs too much any longer. But overall, good photo shoot, man. I really like those shots we got of some of the older cars and stuff by the salvage place. That was super sweet. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got for this one, guys. Happy 4th of July to everyone out there again. Hope you guys are having a good summer and everything like that. Hopefully you guys are getting outside and enjoying it. So that'll do it for me. Yeah, again, we worked with the 24 millimeter today, so that fixed lens, none of the zoom stuff. But yeah, I thought it was really good. And we got the shots that I think turned out the best were the ones when the sun was just kind of setting. We still had some sunlight left there, but those ones turned out really good. So can't complain, man. But hope you guys are doing well out there. Happy 4th of July, like I said. And that'll do it for me. I'll see you guys back at the crib for the photo review.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the crib for photo review of episode number 4 on the 4th of July there. And yeah, I really cannot believe that we're past the 4th of July already. It's pretty crazy. Summer always just seems to fly by, to be honest. It's really only like it's like 2.5, 3 months, it feels like, usually. And then, yeah, I'm already kind of thinking about fall and what I want to do for fall already. It's kind of popping into my head. But yeah, we're still in the thick of summer. Still got a ways to go. But yeah, we're here back in the crib for episode 4 photo review. Sorry, I am trying to figure out the mic here. But yeah, really good photo shoot overall. I do have one photo to show you guys that I didn't record that I got earlier that day. I was just checking out a spot down by the river that didn't really turn out for any kind of episode or anything like that, so I just took the shot, so I'll show you guys that as well. But yeah, we were out in Trempolo just walking it's kind of a pretty well-known bike trail, kind of a famous bike trail there, but it cuts pretty much right through town. And yeah, got some really good shots that I was kind of planning for, kind of looking through the trees there, just off the trail, kind of looking for some residential kind of house shots. And then obviously we got into that big kind of scrap yard of cars, which was sweet. I actually had no idea that was out there at all. And I've kind of lived in this area my entire life, and yeah, I had no idea that was out there, and I was just kind of checking out the map. I saw that, and I was like, well, I gotta go hit that up for sure. But yeah, the bugs got pretty bad there near the end, so that's kind of why we wrapped up. And yeah, but overall, really good shoot. So let's just hop into the photos here. We'll start the review, and we'll jump out of the screen here. But right off the bat, I've only gotten out like one edit or something from this. Maybe. Yeah, just like one edit so far. I'm still working through. I got a pretty big backlog right now, to be honest, of work to get through. But yeah, so none of these are really edited. These are all just raw base photos. But nonetheless, a lot of them did turn out pretty dang good. So and some of these I really have not picked out the best ones yet of the shots, but I'll just kind of go through as kind of quick as I can here, getting through some of these. But this was the shot I didn't end up taking any video at. I was just checking out this area down by the river, wanted to see if it would be good for like photographing the fireworks at all. I'm just going to see if I'm in frame here. 1 second. All right. We good. But yeah, I just thought this shot was pretty sweet. I saw this cut in the tree line, and this is like the XL energy plant here, and just a lot of like utility lines going on and such. You can kind of see some boats passing through the river in that little cut on the trees there. There's like a pontoon boat right there. Bunch of people on it. But yeah, river was packed. It was the 4th of July. Tons of boats out on the river. Really sunny, warm day. So it was popping. But this was just a pretty dope shot that I saw here. I don't know if the portrait style, vertical style was turn out the best here, or this. I did take quite a few of kind of just the landscape style as well here. So both of them looked really good, to be honest. So I just got to select out which one of those is going to be the best. But yeah, just a lot of utility lines going on. I like the contrast between all the greenery here and just the like industrial energy plant and such. Just really good kind of contrasting elements that I always like to look for. But getting into the actual photo shoot here. Keeping along the same lines, actually, pretty much, with the industrial stuff. I didn't know this was here at all either, but I walked into this kind of, I don't even know what this is. It's some sort of warehouse area, but picked off some shots here of this kind of silo-looking thing, and we had really good sunlight coming through on pretty much a lot of these shots throughout the entire photo shoot. Really good sunlight on these. I will mention this shot I should have spent more time at, to be honest, because this turned out better than I expected. Just a simple shot, kind of looking at the field and all these like stacked up boards and stuff. But the building here and the sky and the sunlight, it all just looks really good. And I should have spent more time looking at this shot. There was also kind of a cool doorway here, like a blue door. I don't know if you guys picked that up in the footage, but I should have spent more time at this shot here, because it looks cooler than I thought it did out in the field while I was actually taking it. So just goes to show, yeah, you gotta take your time and kind of just work with it. Also, kind of this shot as well, I should have spent some more time working with this thing, whatever this was. We just had really good sun coming through this. Should have spent a little bit more time. Maybe I'll go back out to this location and spend a bit more time shooting around here. But it was kind of nice just on a weekend. No one was really around. So it's just kind of moseying around, taking some shots down there. This was actually a pretty dope shot that I also should have spent more time at, because I like this shot better than kind of these landscape shots kind of closer up in here. I think that that more kind of backed up image, this first one, is really cool. Looking through all the brush and such, through all the woods and stuff like that. I just think that shot is pretty dang sweet. So, and this was like the only image that I took right here. I just I wanted to get up in there, get a little bit closer. But these other ones turned out pretty good as well. That old style beer logo on the semi. Pretty sweet. Just a lot of greenery. I was absolutely getting eaten alive to get that shot off. I mean, the mosquitoes just come out in full force when the sun is setting and you're in any sort of like shaded, wooded area. They're going to absolutely destroy you. They were eating me up for sure. This was one of my probably most favorite shots of the entire night, to be honest. Here, looking into the to this person's backyard, basically, but really, really beautiful flower bed here, and the clouds and the sky, the sunlight. This was right at golden hour, so perfect timing. really good focus on that house there. And yeah, I just think this flower bed just really makes the whole picture just kind of pop, you know. And then, of course, really nice framing as well. Just kind of getting some foreground leaves in there, some kind of shadows that's creating kind of a nice natural frame. But yeah, definitely probably one of my most favorite shots of this whole episode, to be honest. Going into the salvage area, picked off a shot of just the street and catching that sunlight, that sunbeam, kind of hitting this busted up car here on the side. Lots of greenery, of course. You can definitely tell it's summertime in these shots. Tons of greenery, and it's trying to capture that as well. You know, obviously you're gonna get that greenery when you're out here, but good lighting in that. Again, this is like perfect golden hour sunset. Moving into the scrap yard. I focused in on the main shop here quite a bit. I was spending quite a bit of time just focusing on the main shop and trying to get the best photo that I could off at this location here. And again, just really nice lighting. And we kind of got this foreground shadowed a bit, but good lighting, good sunspots hitting that building there. Sky looks really nice. Yeah, really can't complain with any of these shots. It's just perfect conditions, beautiful night. You could kind of hear this like band playing in the background. There's some live music going on down at the park there. Just really, really nice night. I like this shot a lot, actually, with kind of the cars in here in the foreground. Getting lit up, hit by that sunlight. Looks pretty good. Building is a little bit more blurry because the camera picked up on the cars to focus on here, but still pretty sweet shot. And then I picked this one off right at the front here. All this stuff. I mean, this guy, Ray's Salvage. I mean, he's just got it going on, dude. He's got this stuff. He's got the parts for sure. But just crazy scene. I mean, yeah. And I can't believe that I did not know that this place was out here. I mean, I've lived in this area my entire life, and I just had no idea that this shop was out here at all. But really, I mean, tons of photo opportunities for sure. Cool shot, though, of the front. Tons of scrap, man. Tons of scrap. All right, this, let's see here. Yeah. Overgrown truck. So obviously getting tons of shots of cars here, trucks and such, as I was moving through the scrapyard. But again, including a ton of this greenery, I wanted to capture a lot of these. I was looking for like overgrownness, you know, trying to get stuff that was kind of embedded within like the woods or something like that. This is kind of, you know, enveloped in shadows, but with a bit of editing, I can make that pop a bit. All right, so this image I actually did edit, and this is a absolutely crazy truck. Old international truck here. Really cool scene. I like actually the blue barrel on the side, just like cool colorways going on here with the greens and the orange and the blue. I'll show you guys the edited photo of that once I get through the rest of these here. We're nearing the end here, so just stick with me. Scrambler Jeep. This was also a very cool Jeep. Actually, pretty damn good condition as well. But again, with the green and the red, I mean, yeah, just really nice looking photo. And you guys can see it was getting low. We were getting more low light here, so I was having to go darker on the exposure, so I wasn't getting as much motion blur within the images, but still got good focus on these. Again, I was getting absolutely eaten alive in this spot for sure. There we go. There's a good focus right there. Nice looking Jeep for sure. Again, framing it up portrait style with all that greenery in the foreground. I'm going to darken that up in post, probably bring out those shadows a bit more in the blacks. Lighten this up in the midground. Nice photo there of the Jeep. This was the turning around point, pretty much the end of the shoot at this point of this this red house here. This is actually crazy. I didn't even see this. Got a lowrider modded truck, I think, rolling through the image there. But I was just focusing on this red house and including, the shrubbery, overgrown shrubbery in the foreground. Obviously, that's kind of been a main theme throughout this episode, kind of just incorporating a lot of the natural elements as much as I can, with like the houses and the the vehicles and stuff like that. And it's a perfect area to look for those types of photos because obviously this is like kind of deep in the Midwest, small town. We got trees everywhere. Pretty easy to find those types of photos that kind of incorporates both a lot of natural elements and, a house or a vehicle or some man-made, industrial something, whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about. But this is actually a pretty sweet photo. I didn't even see that before. Good blur on that car, actually, too. All right, last couple here. I just moseyed up this little path. That wasn't anything. Just kind of a little shed. That wasn't much. Last shots. Yep. Just looking down the roadway here, and I was standing like in the middle of the road. Tried to get, as you guys can see, this Ram truck in the shot. I actually think it turned out pretty good. But focusing on the sky, I should have. Well, maybe I could have backed up more. The moon was like right up here, so maybe should have included that. But I don't know honestly if I could have fit it in the frame with the road as well. But kind of included that truck driving through the scene there. Its lights on right at blue hour. And that sky was just going crazy. So you guys are getting a little sneak peek there of the next episode. But real quick here, guys, thanks for sticking with me. I'll show you guys the international truck here. This is the edited up version here. So that was the original, and you guys will get a taste here. This is what I will mainly do for a lot of these images. Just a simple kind of up the saturation, the vibrance a little bit, bring up the exposure, the highlights, and then keep the shadows and the darks kind of nice and low. So you can kind of keep that contrast. And then, but this was that edited version. So I'll kind of, I'll stick with that same kind of edit template a lot of the time. And I'll probably stick with that as well for a lot of these shots. But there you go. That was the shoot. Let's hop off the screen. And, I know that was kind of a long review portion here, but we got a lot of photos off in that one. That was actually a lot to work through. I got quite a backlog of photos from. I've been basically hitting photo shoots every single weekend here for like the past month and a half. So I got a decent backlog to work through. That's kind of why you guys aren't seeing any final edits or anything like that. Summertime gets a bit busy here in the middle of summer. Lots going on and whatnot, but hope you guys enjoyed. I definitely had a good time out there, except for the bugs. They got to me at the end, but all those photos, just exploring, a lot of that stuff was just totally new to me. I know that area very well, but as far as doing photos on that little trail, I've never really gone down that path during that time of the day either. So a lot of that was new to me. Checking out that stuff was super fun. And if you guys see types of those types of locations, like around wherever you're living or stuff like that, definitely find like a weekend where, you could go check it out. You won't be bothering anybody, getting in anybody's way or anything. Definitely, those types of locations can for sure be fun to just go exploring and taking a bit of photos. Just obviously, you got to be respectful. Make sure you're not, getting up in anybody's business or anything like that. But that'll pretty much do it for me, guys. I've been yapping here for a bit. That was a lot of photos, so we'll just cut it here. But hope you guys are getting outside, getting your photos off, getting your runs going. Hopefully you guys are doing whatever, getting outside at least. And that'll do it for me, guys. I do want to also put out some more running videos eventually here, once I can get through my backlog of photography stuff. So that'll eventually be coming once I get around to it. So thanks for sticking with me, guys. As always, I do appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.